Oh, I can smell bacon. I can smell bacon. Oh, yummy. I need you to help me making a film, a really special film that's going to eventually help people who don't have homes. We're going to try and make a film to show everybody that there's plenty of space in England for new homes to be built.
And we're going to help you film.
You're going to help me film. So, do you think we could build houses here?
Yeah.
Is enough space to build houses here?
But
Is this farmland or anything?
Yeah, it is farmland.
We need farmland?
Yeah, we do need farmland. That's the problem. So, we need farmland to grow food, don't we, guys? To grow cereal and to grow sweet corn. But there's a lot of space for houses here, isn't there?
So it would be up to the farmers to sell that land?
Or to build on it themselves. You see, a house has a very small footprint. You know, and you've got thousands of acres as a farm. So, I mean, the farmers, obviously they need land. But the amount of food that comes off one field in a year, compared to how many homes that could have. Do we create brand new towns? So we go find a space in the middle of nowhere and make a new village, or a new town with a new school, new shops and stuff? Or do we build more houses on the outside of existing towns? Or a bit of both? But a lot of people think that there isn't enough space for building new houses, but there really is. That's what we're going to see today. There's, you know, if you've got 1,000 acres of farmland, you could give up 10 acres of that, which is 1%. It would make a negligible difference on your farm productivity, especially if it was a bit of land that actually you didn't use very much. And yet you'd create, in 10 acres, you could create houses for hundreds of people. Because I think if people are saying, well, we shouldn't build any more houses, then you shouldn't have any more children. Where are they going to live?
There is a lot of...
There's a lot of space, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of space to put more houses in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where would you build houses?
We could build some... everywhere. Look how much nature there is.
I know, how much countryside.
Yeah.
There's so much countryside, and that's my point. Over there, that's a big town.
Yeah, that's quite a big town.
Right? Which town is that? That's Yeovil.
Yeovil. Wow, I'd like to see another big town.
That's Yeovil, and if you look, it's absolutely surrounded by wide open countryside, and it's mostly farmland. But if you look down, very few of these fields are actually crops.
Yeah.
Very few of these fields are actually crops. And all these smaller towns, whether you're just slightly expanding on the towns that are there, or whether you're building new towns, finding a spot to build a new town, there is a huge amount of space. We're over Somerset now, well, coming to Dorset. So one of the things that you can see from up here is that there is a vast amount of land in the UK, in England, not built on. Now, it's farmland, it's woodland, it's scrubland, it's golf courses, but there is absolutely plenty. And off the top of my head, the figures are that only 2%, maybe 2.5% of UK's land mass is actually built on, meaning that 97.5% is not built on. And just to give you an idea, if you were to give up 1% of the carefully selected countryside that's not currently used, carefully selected, we could have 50% more houses. And the number one problem for house builders is finding land that's got permission to build on it. And a lot of it is often local people who, for one reason or another, don't want built, or don't want new houses built on the land that they've currently got a nice view across, which I get. But the trouble is, it's all very nice wanting to protect your view. And typically I think the NIMBY demographic tends to be more senior. But if you want your kids and grandkids to have affordable homes, what's more important, your view or affordable home for young people? Because as people have been predicting for a very long time, home ownership is has been priced out for the young. And not just ownership, but renting as well has become too expensive because there aren't enough properties to rent. So the only solution, the only permanent long-term solution to this is building more houses. A mixture of urban, suburban, rural, isolated. It doesn't have to be all one kind, but just putting the whole mix in, there is massive, look at it, look how much space there is. There's just huge, vast areas of wide open space, and not all of this is used for farmland. And I know that there are a million reasons for people being worried about it. Well, the schools there aren't enough schools, there aren't enough facilities. That's true, and so that's got to be factored into the mix, of course. I can't believe that there isn't enough space to build enough homes. The house prices don't need to be too expensive for everyone.